Alright, this is going to be a fun little short video on a game I didn't really expect to be doing a video on, but I figured why not. So this is NASCAR Challenge that came out on the original Nintendo system, and my initial thought was it's going to be like a top-down racing game. I was completely wrong. So I figured, hey, let's do a video on it. So yeah, we're gonna do Daytona because Daytona, I think, in my opinion, is famous. Although you could say Talladega is also famous. And we're only doing 4 laps because these are huge tracks. So yeah, you select your. There's only 4 tracks, unfortunately, but you select your track. You select one of your 3 cars. We're just going to go with this. You can change the level. You can also do qualifying. I don't really care for that. We're just gonna go into the race. So yeah, we're going straight for Daytona. We're just not gonna bother with any of that.
Drivers, start your engine.
I thought this was pretty well done. The engine, however, sounds like a Nintendo game. It sounds horrible. And then you get good old Nintendo racing sounds. So yeah. So I actually messed around with this game, and I was kind of impressed that it's actually done like this, where you're looking out the driver's the windshield. Like you're actually racing. So, yeah, you could say that I'm pretty impressed for a Nintendo game back in the day to have a racing game like this. And good old Daytona. Yeah. So yeah, the front stretch and the back stretch are flat, but then you get to the turns, which are banked pretty aggressively. Don't know the banking degrees off the top of my head. I want to guess like 30. I could be wrong, but oh yeah, and getting into the grass is bad. Kind of upset that bump drafting is not a thing in this game, because that's what I would have been doing with that guy, but instead I keep just bumping him, losing speed, and I'm not sure if I'm actually pushing him forward. But yeah, I was pretty impressed with how they did this game. Now, I do want to mention that there's actually a Game Boy version of this, which also surprises me. And it's basically the same game. You have this, you have your 4 tracks. You have the driver's seat view, which again, I thought this was going to be a top-down game, a top-down view of the game, and you just mash gas and just go and try to turn into turns, turn in the corners. There you go. And yeah, for those that don't know why there's a turn right in the middle there, it's because most tracks are a tri-oval. You'll have one straightaway, and then there's like kind of a curve in the middle of the front stretch. So that's why there's a turn up there. And wow, we are not going to get far. But yeah, this track you basically hold the gas and then turn. That's Daytona for you. Talladega is the same way. Watkins Glen, I don't know what the other one is. It's Watkins Glen and Sears Point, which I'm not familiar with. Actually, that might be Sonoma. But yeah, these are road courses. These are two of the biggest tracks in NASCAR. Biggest ovals, I should say. But yeah, there's these. The road course. I'm pretty sure that's not 10 miles. I don't remember how big Watkins Glen is, but I think Watkins Glen is more than 2.5. Just because you got... It's not really windy, but you know what? Here, I'll mess around with this. I can't skip this.
Drivers, start your engine.
I will be honest, I never raced on this track. Well, now we know what happens when you crash. Oh my god. Alright, well, yep, that's Watkins Glen. That's a road. Alright, I think that's enough for this video. I don't want to make it a long video. There's not much to this game. Like I said, I was impressed that it was actually a driver view of a racing game. Although I will say these are not very difficult. These... Well, you saw. There's turning involved. There's braking and turning involved. Alright, but yeah. That's gonna be it for today's episode. I will see you guys in the next grind.